Hi everyone, this is Kamal. Now I am your chemistry teacher. So I teach you only chemistry. Now we can today start the class 11 chemistry paper 2 and unit 12. Okay. Today we study only this. Okay. Class 11 chemistry paper 2. And in this topic we can just study what is main topic. This is the principles of basic organic compounds. Okay. Now, in this there are subtopics, which is first introduction. Okay. Now, in the introduction we can say what is the organic chemistry or what is the organic compound. See, when particular carbon atom forms the bond with hydrogen, sulfur, nitrogen, oxygen, halogens, etc., which is normally there are some non-metals, okay, etc., and the resultant compound is called as organic compound. Okay. See, carbon atom forms a bond with some non-metals like hydrogen, sulfur, nitrogen, oxygen, halogen, etc., and the resultant compound which is formed, they are called the organic compound, and these organic compounds chemistry is known as organic chemistry. Okay. Now this is introduction. So we can just see where these carbon atoms or carbon organic compounds form. See, first this is board. Boards are generally made up of wood, plywood, and plywood we can obtain from the trees. Okay. So tree, in this tree generally you can see there are cellulose or nothing but the carbohydrates, and carbohydrates are made up of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Okay. So first example is this wood. Second example, our body. Our whole body is made up of carbohydrates. Okay. Carbohydrates, proteins and protein and fats. In the carbohydrate, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen is there. In the protein, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen and sulfur is there. And in the fats, this whole this is present, but in the absence of nitrogen atom. Okay. Now we can just see this. The organic compounds are generally found in our body, and our body is totally made up of organic compound. Okay. And now you can just go in the market and see these fruits, vegetables, they all are made up of the organics. Okay. Organic compound. We can just eat and get the energy and do some work. Okay. This is the introduction of organic chemistry. So organic chemistry is carbon is distributed in very broad area. Okay. So you can just see this, the grass, the you can see you can think the leaves of that tree, particular tree, leaves of herbs, shrub, they all are made up of this organic compound. Okay. Now we go further. This is introduction is over. Now we can study second topic. subtopic, that is most important. Why carbon forms 4 bonds. Okay, and what is tetrahedral geometry? Okay, so here we study the why carbon form 4 bonds. Okay, now you can see the position of carbon in the periodic table. You can just see there the carbon is present or there in the 2p orbital. Carbon is an element of p block. Okay, so we just all know atomic number of carbon is 6. Atomic number of carbon is 6. We just simply write the electronic configuration of carbon atom, which is 1s2, 2s2 and 2p2. You can see 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 6. That is atomic number of carbon. Now we can just expand this s orbital represent, and this p orbital has 3 blocks, 1, 2. Okay. Now you can see this is inner electron. We cannot take this electron because to take this electron we have to supply more and more energy. Okay, so that much tremendous amount of energy we cannot supply. Therefore, this electron is which is located inside in the shell. So we can take an example like we have one room, and in that room we have so much tables. Okay, so much table. I give you order to bring one chair. Okay, one chair and one table. You go just and open the door of room. You can see lots of table are there. So which table you pick? You pick the front. Okay, you pick the front table only. You cannot go the last table and pick because you require some more energy to go and bring the last table. Therefore, you just take this table front and you just simply go because you require less energy and work is so much easy. That is why this electron is shielded inside and right to the just nearby the nucleus, and these electrons are the outermost electron which present in the outermost side. You can see the front. So we cannot take this electron. We take only this electron. So this is the ground state. Okay, ground state, there are no energy. So now in the excited state we can just see the what happened in excited state. Just think, in the excited state you can see we supply some energy. Okay, which form of energy? Heat. We just heat it. Okay, in the cooking of the food we supply the heat energy. Okay, then that heat which brings about the excitation of this electron, and this electron promoted to the p orbital. Now this electron left behind one and this electron goes away in the promoted shell, that is p orbital. And now you can see there are in the ground state only 2 electrons which are unpaired. Now in the excited state when we supplied energy, we can see this one electron of s orbital is promoted to the p orbital. Now the total number of electrons unpaired, total number of unpaired electron is equal to 4. Now see, Now we have 4 unpaired electrons and therefore the carbon makes 4 bonds, because these unpaired electrons require one more electron to get the pair. Okay, and this form is unstable, so it required one more electron to get paired and this becomes stable. Okay, now we just take one example, very simple example, very simple molecule, that is methane, CH4, sorry, that is CH4. We just tried the simply formula of methane. Okay, now you see the hydrogen forms how many bonds? One hydrogen forms only one bond, whereas the one carbon atom is 4 form 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds. Okay, so carbon why form 4 bond? We can just I just explained here, and I wish you understood why there is 4 bonds. Okay, now why hydrogen have only one bond? Okay, so we just see here why hydrogen has only one bond. See, hydrogen has atomic number 1, electronic configuration 1s1, and orbital structure is 1s1, only one unpaired electron. So it just required one electron and therefore it forms one bond, only one hydrogen bond. Okay, one hydrogen required one bond, therefore one hydrogen electron is this. I just shown in the cross manner. This is hydrogen electron and circular dotted structure of carbon electron. This carbon has 4 electron and one hydrogen and 1 electron, and these 2 electron makes a one bond. Okay, now these sigma bonds, these single bonds are called the sigma bond. What is sigma bond? Sigma bond is just the direct overlap of s orbital or p orbital. It is just like this. Okay, very strong bond, sigma bond. Now you understood now what I teach here. Next, what is the what is the tetrahedron? Okay, geometry. First way, what is tetrahedron? Tetra means 4, hadron means heads. Okay, tetra means 4, hadron means heads, 4 heads. So what is 4 heads? You just imagine. See, you just take 4 balls and just pinch into the one stick, and 4 sticks you hold together like this, and you can see the tetrahedron. One ball, one stick is there, one stick in this manner, one stick in this manner, one stick in this manner, and all are forms like this in the 3D. You can just imagine in 3D, 3-dimensional form, or you can just do the experiment. Very simple experiment are there. You can take 4 balloons. 4 balloons you take and you hold like this. Balloon's mouth. 4 balloon mouth you hold like this. You can see one balloon come upward, one balloon come downward, one balloon come this direction, and one balloon goes that direction. And actually you can see the tetrahedron geometry. Okay, 4 heads. Now understood? See, I just represent this. One balloon is this, one balloon in this direction, one balloon is coming towards, and one balloon goes behind. Okay, this is the actual tetrahedron structure. Okay, now how CH4, we can just track CH4 geometry. So previously I showed you 2D, simple 2D structure of methane atom. Okay, this is 2D and this is not actual structure. The real structure is 3D, 3-dimensional structure, which is tetrahedron geometry. This possesses tetrahedron geometry. You can see carbon, one bond I shown here in darkened line, one bond shown by dotted line, one bond in and two bond in very similar manner, but we cannot show like this, so we can just write. See, darker line represent that this bond coming towards you, and this dotted line represent this bond goes away from you. Okay, and now these two bonds are in between the plane, and this form the tetrahedron geometry. Okay, you can just see. And what is bond angle? Bond angle in tetrahedron is 109 degree 28 minutes. Okay, it is actually bond angle of really tetrahedron geometry. Okay, so now I hope you understood what is tetrahedron geometry. Okay, so 1 minute, you can just see here. Okay, so I can write. Now, next topic we study the structure of some compound, that is organic compound. Now, you can just see this structure like methane, ethane, propane, butane. Okay, see, this is some example of hydrocarbons, and before I start this, I can just teach you what is the alkane, alkene, alkyne. Okay, so we just write the classification of the hydrocarbons. Okay, so you just see hydrocarbon is divided in two ways, in three parts, that is alkenes, alkenes, alkynes. Okay, alkenes and alkynes. See, what is difference between them? See here the alkane, A and E, alkene, E and E, and alkyne. Okay, what is alkyne and what is alkane? See, alkane are those hydrocarbons in which only single bond are there. Single bond, like methane, only single bonds are there. Okay? Only single bonds, or you can just see the only sigma bond. Okay? We cannot say the single bond, we just say the sigma bond. Okay, so alkanes, that hydrocarbon in which only sigma bonds are formed. Now in alkenes, what is alkene? E and E. See, alkenes are that compound in which one sigma and one pi, at least one sigma and one pi bond are present. Okay, or you can just see in alkenes we alkenes, there are double bond present. Okay. What is the example of alkene? Example of alkene is CH2 double bond CH2. Ethene, ethene. And what is alkyne? Alkyne in which the minimum 1 sigma bond and 2 pi bond, and there are 3 bonds between 2 carbon atoms. For example, C, triple bond CH, and that is ethyne, or you can see just simply with acetylene. Okay. So students, we end this class from here and we start next class from the tomorrow. Okay. You can just see this, and can I erase now because time is so much up? Time is over, so therefore I erase it. If you feel this some inconvenience to seeing this board, you can just pause the video and you can see the board. Okay, what they write and what I explained. You can just revise video and you can resume. You can study more and more with topic. Thank you. Thank you, students. So I finished with this class, and you feel that something is done in wrong, you can please give some feedback. Okay, thank you.